Hello, Cancer. Welcome to Inner Alchemist Tarot. I am Muriel, and I'm very happy to be here doing this reading for you. And thank you so much for joining in here. And thank you, Spirit, so much for these messages are about to come forward for Cancer and the rising sign. Also, Cancer, check out your rising sign video if you know what that is. It'll give you a little bit more information on the energies for the first part of March. And this reading also applies to whenever you tune in. So again, thank you for being here. The cards have been cut and pre-shuffled with your energies. I'm going to warm them up as I go along. This is a collective reading, so put the pieces where they go for you. Not all the messages may apply. Take what you need, leave the rest. Some of them may be very specific to you. So may you be doing well, Cancer. Let's see what we have for you. I'm going to do one card from this deck. This is the Light Seer Tarot. And I'm just going to see what's on the bottom here. And it's going to act as like an overseer card. We have the Five of Cups. The Five of Cups is a card that represents sorrow, pain, grief. Something emotionally did not go well. Okay. So as you can see in the card, she's, dipping that bowl, that final bowl into the black hole here. Kind of a ceremony just to kind of, do away with that. Cut it like cutting cords. There is a bowl lighting up right here. She's just not seeing it because she's too busy grieving with what the loss was. Cups is your energies, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. We are in Piscean energy right now. We're also in the new moon energies of Pisces. So it's a great time to set new intentions. We're also going to be entering the eclipse season in March. So that's a good time. Big changes. Nothing's the same. There's a lot going on, but just wanted to put that out there. This Five of Cups is an overseer energy. So stay with it here. It's not a doom and gloom. I always like to say every time I do my readings, I set the stage before I do come in here and I speak with Spirit, and then my intention is to just speak the words clearly from Spirit and also only the positive of messages. So let's just stay tuned. Let's see what we have here. That might be older energy. We have the Three of Swords. Five of Swords. Wow. Five of Pentacles. And we have the Two of Pentacles. Okay. We have the Sun on the bottom of the deck here. Very good. Okay. So there's, again, if anything's showing up that's kind of like contrastial, that's going to cause you a little bit like what's going on here. Maybe you already know. And, like I say, the cards, I always like to say the cards don't lie. They're representing, the energies that are going to take place here for the beginning part of March or whenever you come into this reading. And again, they might not apply to all of you. So use your discernment. Okay, so we have the Three of Swords, Five of Swords, Five of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles with the Sun. The Three of Swords happens when there is, obviously, you see it, the heartache. And the rain, the clouds are coming down, represents the tears that you may have been crying, especially with this Five of Cups. Something happened and really got to your heart space. So what's this Three of Swords, Spirit? We have the Page of Swords. So something is happening here. You see this new energy. Pages are new energies and apprentice type of energies and starting out the journey in a new way. So something's being refreshed here. They're taking that sort of truth and going forward with lots of ideas brewing, crossing a bridge in a way, even though it's not showing the bridge here. But look at this target with the swords kind of already done practice and ready to go. Swords represent the mind. So Aquarius, Gemini, Libra energies. So the Three of Swords with the Page of Swords, there's something starting out. Obviously, there is something that's been learned. I mean, you might be going through some integration period right now. Let's go further to see what else is going on here. Five of Swords is, again, fives. Five of Cups, Five of Swords, Five of Pentacles. There's big time change happening here. Fives are conflict, can mean conflict. Fives are change, break down from the Four of Rest to the Six of Stability and numerology. So Five of Swords represents, as you can see in this image, they're gathering up the Three of Swords, which right here, there's the Three of Swords. What was the heartache. These two people have their swords down and they're walking away. There's kind of a little smirk on this guy's face. So, you know, whatever the heartache was, it could have been from somebody that broke your heart or a group of people that did this. Okay, so it could have been your own thoughts too, because swords represent the mind. Let's see what this means. What's this 5 of Swords, Spirit? We have the 9 of Pentacles. The 9 of Pentacles is a card that represents individual prosperity, doing it on your own. She's alone here. She's got her spirit guide with her. It's all about, 9 of Pentacles is a very beautiful card. So after this 5 of Swords, you know, you're stepping into this 9 of Pentacle energy here. And that's a very good thing. Well, let's look a little further. It looks a little kind of, it's got this very dynamic reading. So let's look a little further before we decipher that. Because we have the 5 of Pentacles here. 5 of Pentacles is a loss. You know, usually Pentacles represents money. It could be a loss of a job, or simply that, you know, you felt abandoned or left out in the cold. As you can see, this person's like, she's like, doesn't have much on her and she's freezing. They're out in the snow. This person's on crutches with the cast on their leg, and they're just not doing well. It could be your health too. But it's generally one of those harsh energies. What's this 5 of Pentacles? We have the Ace of Cups. So something's changing for you, Cancer. So the Cups is your energy, is Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. So during this time, especially for this first part of March, you're going to have an overflowing cup of abundance. This is going to be old energy. Whatever this 3 of Swords was, whatever that 5 of Swords was, the 5 of Pentacles, if things are changing for you. You know, we were saying this 9 of Pentacles, I didn't want to read it right away because we're still going to get more cards, is that, you know, success. 9 of Pentacles is financial success, something that you're doing very well on the earth plane. The Ace is a gift, hands coming in from the hand of God, gifting you an overflowing cup of abundance with relationships, with your feelings, with your emotions, okay? Let's go further. 2 of Pentacles is juggling. It's like a juggling of responsibilities and being able to balance that. You see that figure 8 symbol? That's the alchemy symbol. As above, so below, as within, so without. You know, and the big ship here that's coming in, well, that ship right there is there's a little bit of turbulence there with the water. So 2 is in numerology, is making a choice. So let's look further. What's this 2 of Pentacles? We have the 4 of Pentacles. Okay. The 4s are resting. As you can see with this image here, they are sitting down and they're resting on their money. They're resting on the pentacles right there. So sometimes it can mean that holding on too tightly in a fear that it might not come back. But I feel, because it's next to this, next to the 2 of Pentacles, and we have the 9 of Pentacles here, is that you're able to now rest on your money. You know, it's more of a stable time is what the beginning of March, the first part of March, is going to represent for you, okay? It may have not gone too well before, but there's an overflowing cup of abundance. You're able to rest on your finances. And then we have the happiest card in the deck coming in. The Sun card is all about happiness and joy and innocence, getting in touch with your inner child, you know, with the basics of your happiness and joy. Okay, especially after all of this heartache, you know, a lot of harsh energies. On the bottom of the deck here, we have the Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles, again, like the Page of Swords, is new energy. Look at the 2 rabbits here. Rabbits represent abundance and prosperity. So usually the Page of Pentacles goes out, and whatever they do, start a new business, whatever they're doing, they always succeed at what they do. So it looks really good. You know, as far as this reading, I know there's a lot of kind of unstable, harsh energies here, but the way I'm looking at it is that you either know what's being represented here, or it may be new to you and it's been unconscious or something like that. But I feel like, you know, those listening, you know what's going on. There was grief, there was heartache, maybe a loss of relationship or something like that. Somebody stabbed you in the heart, and you're picking up the pieces here, gaining clarity. You're walking away from it anyway, and you're moving quickly into your independence is the Nine of Pentacles, with an overflowing cup from, especially that harshness, feeling like you're left out, maybe having to juggle just some responsibilities on your own. If you're single and you had children, maybe you had to do it on your own while the other person walked away. I'm just using an example. But with this Four of Pentacles resting on money, especially all three of these cards together are beautiful with the Sun card. So it looks very good and where it's going here. I'm going to draw some oracles. Ally in disguise. Discover the hard to find blessing. And that's number 31. Any of the combination of these numbers are good for you at this time if you're into numerology or playing the numbers. So that's 1, 3, 3 and 1 is 4, and then 31. Ally in disguise. It could be someone, you know, ancestor that's assisting you. You know, if behind the veil. I personally believe there's no such thing as a veil, especially now during the change of a consciousness, but you know, it's an expression, is that you might have an ancestor, some family member that you may have not known even, or a guide that you may not be aware of, maybe you are, but in disguise. It could be somebody that's alive, that they're in disguise. Yeah, discover that hard to find blessing. It's a big message for you. Breadcrumbs of bliss, number 11. That's master number 11. Heed your pleasure principle. So make sure, Cancer, that you find, you know, some pleasure, even if it's in the smallest of things, whatever that is for you. Again, with the Sun card there. Afterglow, land gracefully. 49, that reduces to 13. 13 reduces to 4. So any of those numbers are good numbers too. There's a lot of numbers showing up here. So landing gracefully, especially after any of the harsh energies, is to land on your feet, pick up your pieces after things have gone on, and you go forward knowing that you have a lot of assistance. How much good can you handle? Explore the upward spiral of grace. That's that land gracefully. Beautiful. A lot of grace in here. 39, that reduces to 12, which reduces to 3. So any of the numbers that are showing up here, again, are good numbers for you if you're interested in that. How much good can you handle? Well, that's a good thing. You know, gosh, Cancer, this is a very dynamic reading. Again, there's some harsh energies, but in the end, it looks wonderful. Again, because we get this 9 of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, 4 of Pentacles, you can finally rest. And then the Sun card is the happiest card in the deck with the Page of Pentacles there, starting out in a new way, a new journey. Let's do one more card for you here. Crown Games, right use of power. And that's number 8. So we have another number here. This is a very interesting image. If you look at this, the head is off. The shoulders. I do shamanic. I teach shamanic journeying. You know, I'm a shaman, so I teach that multiverse journeying, which we do in dream times every night, right? Whether you remember your dreams or not. But when I'm teaching, I tell people if they have too much mind chatter, to take their head off and put it to the left or the right of them, and then see who they are. You know, ask themselves who they are without their head. They still have it, but it's just in the light body. You know, form, right? Formless form. So, but here the crown is near the heart space, right? And then the face part is right down with the stomach, which is the power center, right use of power. So this card is telling you that, yeah, to use the power in a right way. Walking the path of, you know, of right use. The path that is graceful. You know, we all have power, but how are you going to use it? You're going to use it to harm others that did you harm, or you're going to, you know, use it in a way that is mastery, is of mastery. I don't like to use the word humble because that's kind of cutting down a little bit. But you do it, you do you. You know, more of you're worthy of treating others and yourself in a right use of power way. So no power over, you know, no power, not to go over anybody or be used again the other way, because it will just come back like a boomerang anyway. So that's what that card is representing for you, Cancer. Something, again, to sit within yourself and to integrate. This is a very beautiful, very dynamic, powerful reading for you, Cancer. So thank you, Spirit, so much for these messages. Thank you, Cancer, for subscribing, liking the video, sharing it if it's resonating. And until mid-March for the second half of March reading, many blessings on your journey. And again, I sure do appreciate you being here. Thank you.